It's Christmas time and time for a carol.
Yeah. Merry Christmas, bitches.
Well, hey, hello, good neighbor. Bourbon Bender, episode 22, eh? Well, that must mean that there's going to be another delicious bourbon inside this box here, but we'll never know what it is until we try, right? Just tell me if I'm getting hot or cold, Tim. Day 22. Few. It's few. Oh, this is funny though. It says few spirits. Bourbon. It's like, wow, that narrows it down. So, Few Spirits is from Evanston, Illinois. Apparently there's some sort of a farmstead location distillery where they source the majority of their ingredients within a 100-mile radius of their distillery, so that's cool. It's a corn-rich bourbon at about 70%. The website actually mentions their mash bill, which I thought was kind of weird, but it's about 70% corn, 20% barley, 10% rye, and some sneaks in there once in a while, I'm sure. It's 46.5% alcohol, which makes it a 93 proof. So it's not going to be too much more than the last one that we tried, but hey, something new, right? I actually have seen this out a couple of different times, but I never tried it before, so here goes nothing, as they say. So this is the perfect bourbon to consume after dodging a bullet. Phew, that was close. Hopefully I won't be getting hit by a bullet by taking this right now, because it does smell pretty decent. Way better than bullet, if you know what I'm saying. It's pretty normal, I guess. When you smell it, you don't get a whole lot of the aroma. You do get kind of that alcohol flavor. You do get a little bit of the alcohol aroma, but not much else. It's got a lot of brown sugar. Oak on the back end. It's not too terribly hot. I mean, from what I understand, this is like their flagship product, so I'm sure that they have other bourbons on the market that are more remarkable, but just as a base product, it's solid. I would drink it over like a Jim Beam or a I was about to shit on Jack Daniels. I would drink it over a Jim Beam, or say it's on par with Buffalo Trace, I suppose. But it's definitely not like anything too crazy. It's not the craziest thing I've had out of this Advent calendar yet, but it is just a bourbon, as it says. I've been noticing a lot of Midwestern bourbons have been kind of coming on the market lately from Indiana. This particular one comes from Illinois. You know, you can get them from Louisiana, Tennessee, Kentucky. Like, it's even New York. Like, even in my home state, we've been having a lot of new bourbons coming on the market too. So it's no longer just a game for Kentucky. Pretty much anybody who wants to make bourbon can make it, which is great because it is a uniquely American spirit. And as long as you have corn, spring water, and thyme, you can make it happen. So I'm glad that we have more options now, and it's not a strictly Kentucky beverage like it used to be, but it is interesting to kind of taste the differences, you know, between like a Colorado bourbon and a Kentucky bourbon or whatever. Interested to see when the day comes that states like Florida start making bourbon, because to my knowledge they don't, but if they do, let me know in the comments below what they are, because I haven't ever heard of any. It's possible that they're completely localized. Texas makes some really good ones too. This will be my first Illinois. Well, no. Is it? Yeah, I think this is my first Illinois-based bourbon that I've ever tried out. Had a couple of Indiana ones, but Illinois, this is the first. So, looking forward to try some more, I suppose. That concludes day number 22. We are so close to the end of the Advent. I can barely wait. So, tomorrow is going to be the second runners-up. I don't know if they really thought through the placement. Maybe it was completely random. I have no idea. But I'll be excited to see what came in second place, and still very interested to think about what came in first. So join me back tomorrow for another episode of Bourbon Bender. This has been Fyne, signing out.